Hello and welcome to Bodygraph.com product updates of July. Can you believe it? We're already at the end of July. It feels like January was just yesterday, or maybe it's just me. Anyways, let's dive into what Bodygraph introduced this month and what exciting updates are still on the way. Bodygraph launched a new detailed report template for you to use in your business. Now we have 2 tiers of the detailed reports that are free for you to use with integration. First is a standard Midnight Dunes that has been launched for a while, and it includes type, profile, authority, and defined centers. All content is there. And now we launched Midnight Dunes version 2, which includes everything what Midnight Dunes holds, and on top of that, gates and channels, meaning that when your clients will run this report, they will be able to see pages for each channel that they have and each gate that they have. Bodygraph is very happy to introduce another lead magnet that is prepared with the doctor's Eleanor's information and content. And this lead magnet is called You. You can install this lead magnet and use it with your integrations. After installation, you can access the lead magnet, make adjustment, add your brand colors, and enable this lead magnet at your integration. This lead magnet focuses specifically on type, center connections, and channels of the human design. Bodygraph introduced the new audio report templates that you can use as freebies or paid reports at your integration. Now you will see the dashboard at the top that says audio reports ready to use. Once you will click to access the listing, you will see that there are quite a few free templates and one premium template that includes type, authority, profile, and centers, which is ready-made basic report for you to install and ready to use for your business. Once you will click and install, then you can access the report, listen the tracks, make the adjustments, replacements, and also adjust the settings of the reports. Set the price. If it's paid report, enable and customize the audio player for the customers. And once that's all ready, you need to come back to your integration and make it live for your clients. Bodygraph development team right now currently working on the navigation improvements, and just a little sneak for example, the changes in the statistics, they will be way more clearly to see and will be possible to track how your integration is doing for the past 3 months. So you can see if people are actually downloading the charts, selling the reports. So the navigation, the sortation throughout the apps, nothing too significant, slightly will change based on your feedbacks and suggestions. And alongside to those changes, we will update the help center and we will prepare even more helpful articles and video tutorials to help you to start with the setup and maximize the use of the Bodygraph.com software. Alongside to the navigation improvements, we're also looking into possibility to extend the list of our app integrations. Now, sometimes our clients do ask why we don't introduce one or the other app. The answer is simple. Not all apps sharing the public APIs that we require to build an integration, or if they do share, not all APIs are capable to collect the data that Bodygraph.com sends. Therefore, we need to make always investigation if they do have required API and documentation for us to build an app integration. The good news is that Kajabi recently released a public API and updated the documentation. And this is really promising because from the first look into the API, updated API and documentation, it seems that we will be able to introduce the direct Kajabi app integration, meaning that you will no longer need a Zapier and make.com to make the connection to the Kajabi. We also investigating a couple of more app connections. However, it is too early to say if it's going to be introduced because we're currently checking their API and see if they meet our requirements. Alongside to the list of the available apps extension, we're looking into improvements what data each app can collect. So currently our apps do collect the data about human design activations. We're looking for possibility to expand that so that app connections will collect not just the human design, traditional human design data, but also astrology data and the relationship data. So this is being investigated. We also, of course, need to check each app API capabilities, but this is on our high priority list and highly likely will be introduced in few coming months. Bodygraph just released a new podcast episode on its podcast, The Pulse on Human Design. The episode talks about building your business while everyone else is resting. There is a false assumption that summer is the terrible time for the businesses because everyone is on holidays and the sales suffering. This episode is exactly talking about how to maximize the use of this calm time in your business. And don't forget to check all other episodes that are proper valuable for your business on from the SEO to AI usage and marketing and many more beautiful and amazing advice what you can put in practice in your businesses. As Benjamin Franklin once said, by failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. How about preparation for the Christmas time? Yes, you heard me right. Christmas time. Just in an eye blink, we've gone from the January to the end of the July. You won't recognize how quickly we will get to the point when the sales of the Black Friday or the Christmas will be just around the corner. So summer, when the business is usually quieter, is a perfect time for your preparations. Build the relevant landing pages. Prepare the discount codes, prepare the products, and there are some lead magnets, especially for the Christmas at the Bodygraph that you could edit and use and for that preparation. Build the email sequences. So when you will get to the point that these events are around the corner, you will be ready, and that means the less chance to be overwhelmed because of the upcoming event. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to click subscribe and bell icon so you will be notified when these and other video recordings go live at the bodygraph.com YouTube channel. Now, best of luck in your businesses, and I will see you in the next videos.